Hello everyone and welcome to the book club. Today we're gonna check the book called Living Well with Endometriosis, What Your Doctor Doesn't Tell You and That You Need to Know. Very intriguing title. So who's the author? Author is Carrie Ann Morris. She was diagnosed with endometriosis in the summer of 1999. So the book written by Endo Sister. And I remember I got this book because the title is very much intriguing. And then I realized I actually knew everything what was in this book anyway. This is the thing, guys, when we are living with this illness for a long time, we actually ended up being experts, so we know pretty much a lot about all our own illnesses, and sometimes we think that this book got this one thing which I don't know yet, and we're buying it, and then it's turned out that we actually knew everything. The plus of this book is the myths about endometriosis. One of them, that period pain is normal. It's not. You are too young to have endo or too old to have endo. That's another myth. Another one, hormonal treatment treat the conditions, which is very much not true. Pregnancy cures endometriosis, not true. This book also provides a lot of very interesting researches about endometriosis, like for example, overconsumption of the coffee. What's this association between endometriosis and different hair color, for example? The relationship between endometriosis and the height. Interesting. You might be an increased risk of developing endometriosis if you are taller than 5,45 feet, which is 166 centimeters. Well, I'm 156 centimeters, so I'm very small. How tall are you girls? Do you agree that the taller girls are more likely to get endo? Let me know in the comment section. Then the section which I really don't agree with. The endometriosis treatment. What do you think? Where did they start with endometriosis treatment? With a surgery. And they calling this conservative surgery. I'm kidding you not. Conservative surgery. We've got a lot chapters about the drugs. Like every single drugs known to the humankind which is used with endometriosis and which kind of chemicals is in the drugs and what the drugs does. Which makes me a little bit sad, because just knowing that so many drugs they're pushing to us and there is absolutely no need for like 87% of them. Things which I really like, which is the natural treatments. Well, they didn't say it like natural treatments. They just say like be more holistic. There's the section about hormone balancing herbs, so you will know how to balance your hormones naturally with the food and with the herbs, which is big plus of this book. But I don't agree with how they actually word things, and I think wording things matters so much. So instead of saying cut off coffee, alcohol, cut off the red meat and the processed food, they just say reduce. I don't know, is the author was afraid of the lawsuits of the big companies that she couldn't mention the truth, which is cut it off, literally cut it off, because it's not serving you. And her endo diet is not really complete, because she didn't mention at all gluten, she didn't mention dairy, and she didn't mention refined sugar. So it's not complete. Cutting only this, what is mentioned in this book, is not enough for you to put endo into remission or to get rid of endo. But the book title is Living Well with Endometriosis. I don't think it's even possible to live well with endometriosis. Then you've got monthly symptom chart. You can basically put all your monthly symptoms and check how it's changing from 1 month to another, which is helpful when you eliminate some kind of food, so you can keep on track which one is working and which one is not. And at the end, we've got the chapter of how to become empowered patient, which I have mixed feelings, guys, because why not tell the girls how to help your body to heal? We don't want to be empowered patients. Ideally, in ideal world, we don't want to be patients at all. But hey, if you're just being diagnosed and this is the beginning of your journey with endo, you need to know that because there are some important takeaways about how to talk with a doctor, how to ask the questions, some important things which you really need to know. So what is my ratings of this book, Living Well with Endometriosis? Well, from 1 till 10, I'm gonna give it 5. And I was a little bit disappointed that I knew all of it, but then again, if you're like very familiar with endo, there is no revelation for you in this book. Basically, it's good for the girls who just been diagnosed and want to discover and learn more. That's very useful. I don't like the tiptoeing with the words around the issues, not calling their names. And I've got like impression that the author was afraid to push the natural healing methods further, and it was afraid for some reason to call out the food industry. So dear Carrie Ann Morris, I hope if you could write this book today, it could be a little bit stronger, and it could be a little bit updated. I would love to see this book updated, because I think it's a valuable book with a lot of good research done in it. The only thing which I suggest is the language is written in very medical terms. So unless you are familiar with medical terms, it will be very hard for you to digest this book. This is the only thing. And for those reasons, that's why I'm giving this book 5 stars. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please click the like button, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna see you in another book club in Friday. Bye!